So we just got Backlash. Let's talk about it in this Reddit video. Now people, I have a tutorial for you. It seems like you know what to do. It seems like you know to post, but you don't. You don't go to work. It seems like you know that you have to subscribe, yet some of you have sinned. I have a tutorial. Welcome back to another tutorial video. In this video, we're gonna show you how to subscribe to the greatest wrestling YouTuber of all time. You click subscribe. You click all, and you will keep up with the latest wrestling news, wrestling opinions, and a bunch of dick jokes. Next time I'll show you how to install Windows 10. At Backlash got recreated, but it's not as good as the original. I don't think you can beat Triple H's Backlash. I don't think it's possible because it hits you with that energy. I think it's once in a lifetime Backlash, and all of these are just gonna be simply fakey dakies. But we're gonna react and we're gonna, you know, let's say give it a rating. We're gonna give it a rating. We're gonna rank them.
At Backlash.
Simple. Works for Io Sky, not as good. Solid 3 out of 10.
At Backlash.
This was pretty good. He's memeing. You can see he's memeing. So that's a problem. That's a bit of a problem. I need conviction. I need you to convince me that you feel that Backlash is coming. You need to turn all red. At Backlash.
At Backlash.
And I can see you're memeing.
At Backlash.
Simple. But to Trick Williams, I would give it like 5 out of 10. Asuka, 2 out of 10. Jacob Fatu, he really needs to nail this.
At Backlash.
This, I could buy it. He literally felt like Backlash is coming. This is a solid 7 out of 10.
At Backlash!
This is the worst one. I hate it. Fakey dakey trying to sound like you're into Backlash, but are you really into Backlash? She doesn't even have that ESPN subscription, it seems like. 1 out of 10. She's acting. She's trying to act at Backlash! Nah. That's the Baron Corbin energy. We don't need that Baron Corbin energy.
Backlash.
Like this one, I believe. I'm pretty sure he won the championship at that Backlash. He was so excited. Okay, this match cooked. Yes, the match was good, the result was obvious, but it worked, and in the end, Jacob Fatu actually came out on top. He legitimately looked like the stronger man because I think he got hit by a turnbuckle, then spear, so he didn't even lose fair, and in the end had the upper hand, so they protected Jacob Fatu. The match was good. Like I've said, my favorite thing about this match comes back with a butt. What am I doing at this point? He puts Roman Reigns in the corner. Yeah, Rami, whatever he says, right? He comes back with a the sound effect. Ass to face. It's like he has concrete in his ass. Really good moveset, really solid match. Love the way WWE portrayed Jacob Fatu. Again, my confusion is, it seemed like WWE are telling a story while Jacob Fatu attacked Roman Reigns with a death grip so many times, like it took officials, everybody. So obviously, Roman Reigns is out. But then after the show, he's looking at the camera. You're done, Jacob Fatu. Oh, tribal chief. Ooh, big dog. Dog food. So, really confusing. In the end, made Jacob Fatu look really strong. My GOAT is back. I didn't even think about that. But yes, it looked like he was a solid, good wrestler. I had no idea that's the same guy. Is he? Let me know in the comments below. It's not like they have a lot of wrestlers to choose from in the first place, right? When it comes to that position. Is it really El Torito? Like, it's goofy. I didn't like that Backlash match. I thought it was stupid. I hated it. But for whatever reason, do you remember that TLC match with the little guys and Hornswoggle? And that was actually pretty good. Still one of these, I don't know why I like it, but it was so good matches. I think it was 3MB, right? They removed this guy and SmackDown still sucks. You know, people, my hot ass take is that it's actually even worse. It's actually even worse than before. SmackDown is just all over the place. It's a 3-hour show that doesn't need to be a 3-hour show. It's way too long, a bunch of filler. Rivalries from Monday Night Raw are more important on SmackDown than SmackDown rivalries. At least they actually signed, I think, Gunther to SmackDown. Adam, I looked at this contract and why 50% off? So it seems like that's gonna be a thing. I'm not saying drafts were really good in the WWE lately for the last few years. Like, let's be fair, for the most part they always suck. But man, WWE need to freshen it up. right? Like now we're basically going to see trades and it kind of works. But still, Raw superstars are appearing on SmackDown, SmackDown guys are appearing on Raw. There's no structure, same rivalries. We need to fix that shit. Yo, 2026 got me feeling like I'm watching the season finale of everybody's career. Like, bro, another retirement, WTF. I actually didn't even think about that, but that sounds about right. My thought was, okay, Asuka lost, you gained my respect. Nobody's ready for Asuka, you are ready for Asuka. But with all the releases, with all the talent leaving, with all the pay cuts, maybe Asuka is one of them who got asked 50% and nothing changes. 50% of your money, but basically everything stays the same. And she was like, no, doesn't work for me. I'm gonna have this one last match and I'm leaving. I'm not sure how it works. Maybe she did get released. I have no idea, but it does seem like, now that you told me, that Asuka could be leaving the WWE. You know what the season finale of the WWE truly was? And John Cena retired and did this. Bye-bye. No reason to watch. That's it. The main character is gone. Dragon Ball Z without Goku. That's it. The duality of a mind. That was pretty awful. Really good PLE in my opinion. Yeah, it depends on what you expected. I expected good wrestling. I didn't expect any twists and turns. I didn't care. At this point, with so much shit happening in the WWE, and for the most part it's simply not landing, another masked man, I got exactly what I wanted out of this PLE, except for that Danhausen match. I think it's just... And it's what's also crazy, we already saw that at WrestleMania, kinda. So what's the point? What's the surprise? You know, every time Danhausen has a surprise, it sucks, it seems like. To me, this PLE was kind of like, I don't know, 2024-ish vibes, anyway. Just good wrestling, fair results, that's about it, we move. B-level pay-per-view, that's exactly what it was, that's exactly what was expected. I thought it delivered for the most part, the matches were pretty good. So is this storyline over now? That's it? Well, Cody is now facing Gunter. Also rumors of Cody facing CM Punk. Could be SummerSlam. It seems like WWE didn't necessarily understand where the fans were coming from. So WWE, I'll explain to you like we're both five. We like the storyline. We like the heel turn. What we didn't like, singers, football players, celebrities, whatever it may be, being the biggest part of the storyline. So it's not Randy's problem. It's not like we didn't like Randy as a heel. We didn't like Pat McAfee being the point of the storyline, the focal point. So, I don't know. Maybe eventually Randy will be back and obviously he will target Cody Rhodes. I think that's still a possibility. Who knows? Maybe Randy Orton is legitimately injured, working on it. None of it truly makes sense. He was the one who punt kicked Cody and he's the one who's out. It's like, I hurt my foot. Holy shit. What stupid head. You know? His head doesn't hurt. He came to Monday Night Raw the next day and my foot still hurts. Didn't sell the injury, didn't sell nothing. Randy posed with the championship, didn't win. None of it made sense still. I thought like, well, I watched WrestleMania, I bitched and complained about it, that's my job. But I was like, yeah, probably WWE are gonna explain it in a couple of weeks. No, they didn't. We already watched Backlash. Nothing yet. I don't care what y'all say, this shit is goated. Hey, it's kinda funny. I didn't watch that SmackDown, by the way, I saw the highlights. Yeah, it's kinda funny, it's kinda Undertaker vibes in a way. He's alive, good God Almighty, he's alive! You know, shit like this works for the most part, as long as it doesn't turn into weekly shit, right? Comedy in wrestling is always welcome. That was pretty good. My favorite part of this entire thing is that they edited him into, you know, WWE moments, like, Hulk Hogan slams Andre and the Gingerbread is watching. That was pretty hilarious. Am I the only person who wants Logan Paul to go to AEW to see loads of booze he would get? Also him versus MJF, Bobby Lashley, Hangman, Swerve. I don't know. I don't see him in AEW. He's not that type. Like, he's a manufactured WWE superstar, people. I don't think it would work. You know? The way people think about AEW, the AEW fans, I think they would be kinda disgusted and outraged by the involvement of Logan Paul in AEW. Partially justifiably. I honestly feel Logan Paul barely knows what AEW even is. Like, honestly. Me, after I post on the Great on subreddit just to get paid nothing. Well, you knew the rules. You signed the contract. Posting on the Great One subreddit, well, it's work. It's quite a work. But it doesn't pay. Now, I do have an announcement. It doesn't pay, right? But I still want my 50% Yes, just like the WWE, just like TKO, I'm trying to be a good businessman. So 50% of your other sources of income. You're not an independent contract when it comes to the Great One subreddit. So whatever you make, 50% send it to me. Write me, I'll give you my bank, details. Depends on how much you make. It could be 60%, it could be 70%. Morning all. Remember guys, dirt sheets know nothing. Well, I've seen just about enough today. It's Jelly Roll, and he's not gelling. He's with a Danhausen paint. Didn't want to see that. Thank you for watching, everybody. The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.